Why don't staying domestically, Hirsch? Why don't we talk about a few other areas of importance, or areas that you think we should be paying attention to?
Yeah, I mean, I think you mentioned Utah earlier. I know it's a small state, but maybe we can just touch on it real quickly and why I think it's fascinating. Um, Utah is a great example of how broadly cannabis is in the, popular cannabis is in this country, right? So Utah is obviously dominated, right, by the LDS Church, right? Recent polls in Utah show that, a clear majority of Utah residents want to legalize adult use cannabis. Utah has a thriving medical program where more than 3%, there's about 3 million people in Utah. More than 100,000 of them are registered medical cannabis patients. So I know Utah's not California and it's not New York, but in one of the most conservative states in the country, they passed a medical cannabis program where people are opting in by the day. 70% of self-described Mormons approve of medical cannabis in Utah. So, there are states like Utah or Arkansas that you think of as these really conservative states. But if you look at the way cannabis is being adopted in those states, and you look at the way in which these conservative electorates are expressing their support for things, it shows you how much the cannabis issue has moved. So yeah,
Cannabis
that's why
brings
I
us
think
together.
Utah. Yeah,
So ask him questions about Utah because I had to step out for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. So that's interesting. But basically, like we are saying, no matter where you're at, what your background is, cannabis is it brings us together. People are for cannabis. So let's let it go. Let's go.
Gotcha.